Never a bad time for Taction here on the BCSN Nation podcast. TC in our game of the week again this week, taking on Ottawa Hills, 7:15 p.m. on the community channel. Same bat time, same bat channel as last week, same bat conference, and a close matchup still in the Toledo Area Athletic Conference, Justin.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think this is a great matchup of two of the top teams, definitely contenders within the TAAC. Two solid coaches in Coach John Lindsay and Coach Tyler Boris. They've been around the block. They've been with their respective programs for decades. And I know Coach Tyler Boris hasn't been the head coach for a decade, but he's been around the TC program. So both prideful programs. I mean, the court at Ottawa Hills is named John Lindsay Court for a reason. In comparing these two teams, you got TC, who's 6-4 road record. You got Ottawa Hills, who's 6-1 at home. So you got some, balance there. 56 points per game for TC, 60 points per game for Ottawa Hills. Pretty balanced right there. Yep. Ottawa Hills has won 7 of 8. But this is a matchup where quality RPI points are on the line. Both of these teams are in the same division, Division 6, same district, Northwest District 2. And right now, Ottawa Hills is the 2 seed when it comes to RPI. TC is the 4 seed. So TC could kind of flip that a little bit with a win. And I think this TAC, guys, this TAC conference has the ability from the top, even like the top 5 teams have shots to go on some deeper tournament runs and be the best. I think that if you're trying to stack up the best conferences, that's how I would judge it. 2 of those teams can go on deep playoff runs. Yeah. I think the CHSL with the 3 boys Catholic League teams, and you got Notre Dame on the girls' side as well.
Yes.
And then for the TAC, on the boys' side, you got TC, Ottawa Hills, Maumee Valley Country Day, maybe Emmanuel Christian if they get some legs underneath them. I think they could all go on some deep runs, Dion.
You guys are both wrestlers, right, in high school?
Yeah.
Yep. So you guys understand the concept of how tough the room is. It makes you better.
Yeah.
That's what we see with this conference. And I looked at it. This is a must-win game for Ottawa Hills, okay? If they win, then they can control their own destiny, essentially. Right. But Toledo Christian, if they win, they can control it, but they still have Maumee Valley to play. So that's what makes this interesting. There's a 3-team race. I think if Toledo Christian wins, they get a cushion. However, they still got to see Maumee Valley.
Yep.
And if they win, then we got, because there's not like a city league. We don't have 4 teams in the playoff. It's based on the record. So Ottawa Hills has to win this. I think, if they don't, I think they're out of it.
How about we get a rematch or a duplication of what happened the first time these two teams met on December 21st?
What I was going towards.
TC won 58-57 in overtime. You want a stat line, Dion? Carter Kester, 27 points, 23 boards, looking like Nikola Jokic.
Shocking.
I mean, he
Carter
just
Kester.
dominated.
Yeah, right.
So Coach John Lindsay texted me, and he said that they got to contain him. Good luck.
Yes.
No one has all year.
You got to make smart decisions with the basketball and limit turnovers, limit opportunities. It's the same tried and true, but you got to execute it on the court against a talented team. But up and down, Jackson Snyder, Chase Miller for Ottawa Hills, Will Summers, Ty Anderson, Sam Brown, Jackson Broach. You got to find a way to kind of, by committee, slow down the offensive firepower of Carter Kester and Silas Mickle. They had 52 of the 59 points versus Emmanuel Christian last Friday. So you got the 3 Josiahs. How about this? They're not brothers. There's 3 dudes on TC's team named Josiah, Mikowski, Hillrich, and Winkler, a freshman, junior, and a junior. I don't know how Coach Tyler Boris figures that out. We talked about this with BJ Raymond and start with the Jefferson brothers. Yeah. The same thing applies to TC here with the Josiah boys.
You know how you slow Carter Kester down? You have
hope he doesn't play.
Well, that too. But you got to try to get him in foul trouble.
Yeah,
you have to attack him.
him.
And a lot of times when I watch teams, they stay away from him.
Yeah.
You have to attack him because TC will play some man. You got to run some plays where maybe you can get him, to jump and draw some fouls.
Sure.
We all know when a guy's in foul trouble, they're not the same. You got to try to get him out the game.
Play with some caution.
Or either you say, okay, I know he's going to get his 26-30. We shut everybody else down.
Sure.
So those are 2 approaches you got to take.